Hello, Star Seeds. How are you all doing? Hope everyone is doing well. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers. We appreciate you, Divine Masculines. Thank you for all you do for our children. You are greatly appreciated. So let us get into this message, Star Seeds. There is some people who celebrated too soon and now they are crying. Someone is also crying over you as well. There is some evidence that has come out that has a lot of people heavily burdened because they know that people finding out this information is going to be heavily burdened by it as well because their mask have fallen off, and it's going to show that they were operating as wolf in sheep clothing the whole time, and they're going to lose the trust that people had in them. And they're heavily burdened by this. They didn't think that this information would ever come out. But because you stood your ground and was resilient and was patient and yielded until the truth came out, this has people in their feelings, nervous and very angry as well. They're feeling a lot of different emotions. And this evidence could have been laying heavy on you as well for years, what these people were doing to you in the background, but it was something that you really couldn't talk about or voice what was going on because it would make it look like you are delusional and that you're just projecting, especially when somebody is doing something energetically to you. You can feel it, you're an empath, but a lot of people are not tapped in to that level of consciousness, and so it may go over their head or they may not understand, and it may make it sound like you're crazy or you're delusional or that you're making stuff up, but you were not. And a lot of you all dealt with this for years, all of this energy manipulation, people practicing in the dark arts and just trying to stop and block you from moving forward, trying to stop and block your blessings, just being real tyrants and trying to control and manipulate your life. But now the Galactic Family has showed up. For those of you who are chosen and starseeds as well, your family has showed up to put these bullies in their place and to bring the truth out and to let them know that they could never stop and block your blessings. What is meant for you shall be, what is fated for you shall be, and that they was never going to be able to take this from you. But they was trying very hard, being very sneaky, cunning, plotting, lying, and strategizing in the background, throwing rocks and hiding their hands, because they had a level of understanding as well that this is not something that is like well known to people. So a lot of people are not going to know. And if you try to, voice it and tell and explain what is going on with you, then it's going to look like you're crazy and delusional. And they thought that they was going to be able to do this to you secretly, energetically, and get away with it. But your galactic family has showed up. Your ancestors are on deck. And I'm talking about not just your immediate ancestors that you know, but the ones that run deep in your roots is here. And on Friday, I was picking up Mayat energy, the Egyptian goddess and deity that brings cosmic order to things and sets the record straight, balance the scales as well. And Mayat puts the feather to our hearts and weigh it to see if your heart is light as a feather. And also the sun god Ra, if you know, you know. Um, a lot of you all are descendants of Egypt. You are descendants of Egyptian energy, and you have help, and your help is on board. They have come through. Ancient of Days come through. And so they showed up because the people were doubling up. They were grouping up in all types of organizations with hundreds and thousands of people trying to stop and block you, trying to get upgrades off of your energy because they don't know how to tap in or go within. They're not connected to source because they thrive on doing evil to people, so they need to feed off of others with good energy because they cannot connect to source themselves. And so they knew who you were before you knew, and was hoping that you would never come into the knowledge and the understanding of who you are, that you would never tap in, that you would never focus and start loving yourself and tap into your spiritual gifts, your ancient knowledge and wisdom, into your Akashic records, where you have a lot of hidden information and knowledge, ancient wisdom and knowledge from your ancestors from way, way, way back in the day, in the Egyptian time. They didn't want you to tap into that because that was going to tear their kingdom down pretty much. And this is what is happening. And they thought that they knew every move that you were going to make. They had it all planned out. They celebrated and everything. I'm talking about had some lavish parties off of your demise. They had planned their whole life out, how they were going to be eating good and living a luxurious lifestyle off of your energy. But they didn't know what was going to happen, couldn't see what was going to really happen, how things were going to shift and turn and twist. And God always has a ram in the bush. He's always infinity steps, above or ahead of humans, because he made them. Make it make sense. So they were just really puffed up in their ego because they had some small victories before. But when it got to you, you put a stop to this. You're the generational curse breaker. And so this has a lot of people dumbfounded in their feelings, like what happened. They listened to people that told them that they was going to be able to pull this off against you. They thought these people were aligned and knew what they were doing. But God has taken the simple things to confound the people who think they're wise. And all of this blew up and backfired in their faces. And you're getting your justice in this situation. Your spirit team is balancing out the scales for you, and your ancestors from the Ancient of Days is balancing out these scales and wanting you to know how deep your roots is. And they chose that picture for you to let you know that you are rooted and grounded, that they got you, that nobody is not about to be able to move you out of your place, the position that they placed you in, the fate that is meant for you. You shall not be moved. And so understand that and ground yourself in that. Take a screenshot of that picture if you need to for future reference, when you need a reminder. But your roots are strong and they cannot move you out of position that God has put you in for his plan and purpose for your life. And you have been chosen by your ancestors to be the generational curse breaker in this lifetime. And so your galactic family showed up because they were trying to make you miss opportunities. They was trying to take a blessing and a gift for you, not understanding that you are the blessing. You are the gift. You are the prize. Whether you are single or married or in a relationship with somebody, you are the prize. you operate from spirit and in truth. And these people had grouped up together, they were working together for material wealth and gain. They were trying to steal your abundant energy that gives you access to create whatever you need and desire in this life, because you are a master manifester and you are the blessing. So a lot of people were in denial about that, and they were trying too hard to cover you up, to keep you from shining, so that people would not see you as this starseed chosen and the one who was sent to break these generational curses. But all that did was make you shine even brighter, because the truth is coming out. The truth has come out. This evidence here is out. Everything that they was hiding has come out. And they have to admit defeat and walk away. There's nothing else that they can do in this situation. They are tied up and caught up in whatever they participated in against you. And they cannot get away with it. Your ancestors, your spirit team is not letting them get away with it. And God has already built in the universal laws that works automatically. And I don't know what had them thinking that they were going to beat the universal laws of God, that they were going to be able to outsmart it or cheat it in some type of way. But they are caught. You are getting justice. A lot of people are going to have to go to jail and also courts for this evidence that has come out. And justice is being served for you all, and you are coming into union with your emperor or your empress. And while they were spreading rumors and lies about you, they was not even connected to spirit. And people are seeing this now. They was pretending like they was connected, like they was tapped in, like they had some spiritual gifts. And a lot of people do have spiritual gifts. They just be using them for evil. And so God peeps game on all of that. Your ancestors, your spirit team, they see everything everybody is doing 24/7. It is being recorded. And so now somebody's wishing that they would have spent their time more wisely and not taking these impulsive, reckless actions towards you. They didn't have guidance, the correct guidance. Because they was trying to steal a new beginning from you. And it was a lot of them working together, but all of them have fell from grace. They were sending you a lot of negative energy, hate energy, spiritual warfare. So yes, they can't get away with this, can't move forward with you, can't steal from you. They was being gold diggers, trying to steal your energy. And this was so they could live a luxurious lifestyle, shopping sprees and all of that. But they have lost all of this money. In this organization, they are getting the news, the message. That they didn't really see who they was fighting against. Because they dealing with some energy now that they was not ready to deal with. And that is your galactic family. And so they have to admit defeats. They were trying to win at all costs, but they lost. This battle was over before it started. They had already lost before they started. Just didn't see things clearly. And so now somebody is crying over you because they was indecisive about you. They was playing a lot of games, mind games. And they thought that they could make you wait while they finished being karmic, and that then they would be able to come back to you. But they can't come back. And all of this information and this news is out there. Happened so fast it made their head spin. And they have fell from grace, and is being seen publicly. Public shame and humiliation. And could be a masculine energy here as well, or somebody who was just operating in this masculine King of Swords in reverse energy. Very cruel and malicious, a liar, violent, brutal, abusive, abusing their power, taking some reckless actions. They wish they would not have taken these actions. And a lot of them are finding out now that you were their wish fulfillment. You were a blessing that God had sent, but they overlooked you, thinking that you were an option of somebody that they can steal energy from. Had you right in front of their face, and then see how that they could prosper and grow with you in a divine union and receive everything that they were trying to steal from you without the consequences that they have to deal with now. And so this is very bad news for a lot of people, because you are free. He who the sun sets free is free indeed. And you have moved forward in this chariot energy. And you can't be stopped. They was never going to be able to stop you and block you. And you're right on your way to this Ten of Cups. And your Ten of Cups is right on the way to you. You and your divine masculine or divine feminine is going to meet. Y'all going to meet each other. And we got the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, and the Lovers here. And somebody realized that they have ruined their life. This choice that they made was a bad choice to go against you, to steal from you, instead of growing and prospering with you. And things have changed for their life. And there's nothing that they can do about it, because they took these actions against the emperor or empress here and lost everything. Somebody thought freedom was with a karmic feminine or a masculine here. They was blind. A lot of them are realizing that they woke up too late. But you are in your Queen of Wands or King of Wands upright energy, confident and moving forward, making the right choices and decisions for your life. Phoenix rising energy. You have let go of people, places, and things, everything that no longer serves you. You have let go of the past, and you're full force speeding ahead into your new beginning and running into everything that was meant for you in due season. Because a lot of you all could have thought that these people were stopping you and blocking you and holding up your blessings, but God already had a set time of when you were supposed to receive these blessings. And that time is now. So all the steps of all of your days have already been written. So God already knows what you're going to eat for dinner 5 months from now, because he wrote it. Nothing is a surprise to him that is going on in this world. So he has given us keys to the kingdom. You have learned lessons, spiritual lessons, karmic lessons, and now you are equipped. Everything that you desire is within you. You know how to bring it out now. You're the master manifestors. And so nothing can be denied you. You have full access. You are free. You're able to travel into dimensions and galaxies through your imagination. And you have the keys to unlock whatever door you want to go in. um, and manifest with everything that you want to manifest, with everything you want to experience in this lifetime that is in alignment with you operating in spirit and in truth and God's commandments and his plan and purpose for your life. So please understand and remember that you are a spirit having a human experience. So you are a spirit having a human experience. So as above, so below. As within, so without. A world of duality. You can manifest it. You are the creators. You're co-creating with God. You're connected to source energy that created everything. You're a part of that same material and internal and spiritual imprint and being. So you're about to experience this land flowing with milk and honey, the promised land. No matter what is going on in this physical world and how people that are not of the faith, no matter what and how they're doing things, that doesn't pertain to you unless you get caught up in that in fear. And the devil can only get you if you participate. But you stay on your course, keep your eyes on the prize, keep your eyes on God, stay high vibrational, follow God's laws and commands, operate in spirit and in truth, and you're missing and lacking nothing. Well-being will be all there is for you. So that's why God is saying fully, completely let go of the past, because these people are never going to be able to stop you and block you for what he has planned for you next. They only thought they could. But your faith was stronger about you than their faith about you. And you persevered. And so you deserve everything that is coming to you now. You won it fair and square. And you handled the situation with a lot of grace, a lot of patience, a lot of mercy. Because you hold a lot of power and authority. And you could have demolished these people, but you chose not to let God deal with them, to let these universal laws catch them up in their crafty and devious ways. So seek wise counsel if you have to, a mentor, for where you're going next. Make your plan and map out where you want to be and quantum leap on over there. Because your feet cannot go where your mind has not went. So that is the message, Starseeds. Happy manifesting. So let us get the zodiac signs, and then I'll get a couple of encouraging messages for you all. What are the zodiac signs, spirit, that are involved in this message? Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio again, strong Scorpio energy. Leo again, and Scorpio energy again. Strong Scorpio energy ruled by Pluto. I think Pluto is retrograde, or Pluto is in Aquarius for like the next to like 2044. So that Pluto energy is death and rebirth, bringing everything that's hidden out, so that these towers can fall and you can have a new beginning. So that's Scorpio and Leo again. So Sun, Scorpio, and Leo energy. So we got the sun, happy energy, enlightenment, things coming to light. Leadership, boldness, spotlight energy. All right, so we have Cancer again and Libra. Yes, balance out the scales. Capricorn and Gemini. All right, so those are the signs. Spirit, what messages do you have for the star seeds? What do you want them to know? Just an encouraging message. No luck is on your side. All right, we have self-love here. And at the bottom of the deck, it is lightness. The hummingbird could be significant, a peacock, and on the other side we have confidence. So God wants you to be confident in your self-love, and lightness of being, playfulness, because it's time for you to enjoy your life. You have gone through enough. It's time for you to have peace and mutually benefiting relationships. All right, so let's see why this peacock and self-love is significant. Fell on the floor. First one I seen was King of Cups. All right, that's 4. Okay. So we have self-love here, which is a peacock that says you will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you undeniably unique and beautiful. There are deep wells of untapped inner power in letting go of negative self-talk. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the hummingbird and lightness. It is time for you to pursue your dreams with determination. By doing this, you will make them a reality. Joy is just around the corner, but you have to believe that it is possible to manifest your visions. Stop waiting and doubting. And we have the raven, confidence. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plane and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. And under this hummingbird card, we have the butterfly, which is metamorphosis. And so what came out to clarify this self-love is the Fool in reverse, the Six of Swords, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. So you're moving on from, self-sabotaging, self-limiting behavior. Focus on yourself. You're beautiful. Your uniqueness. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be yourself. even though, people may not like you, or, like who you are and who God has chosen you to be. But you have moved on from everything and everybody that causes you not to be in this free hearted, free spirited energy that you cannot have a new beginning with, that you cannot prosper and grow with. You are moving to calmer waters. And these enemies that were working against you for material gain, they have been exposed with this moon energy in reverse here. And you're moving forward with this Three of Wands energy. Your ships have come in, and you're about to travel and just moving forward from everything that happened to you in the past. Everything that had you stuck and not being able to take action to move forward. Not everything that had you stuck and not able to move forward on your ideas. You are moving on from that. You are free from that. And these group of people that was working against you, they have been demolished. They can no longer compete or no longer play in your energy. Yes, these gold digger energies, they cannot receive what belongs to you. You have taken your power back, cut the cords. They have to get their own energy. And this has taught you to set up stronger boundaries. You need your energy, so people have to get their own. They have to connect the source on your own. You're not going to be their energetic supply. All right, Starseeds, that is the message. I am happy for you all. I love you. God loves you. Love and light. Treat yourselves and others right. I will talk to you all soon. Peace be with you.